Good morning. This is Mrs. Rodriguez, Cabrillo Kindergarten teacher. This is my materials video for January 25th through the 29th. I've got a few announcements. I'm resuming our checkout meeting this week. So I'm done with testing. On Mondays, it's from 2 o'clock to 2:30 before their music class. And then Thursdays, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2:30. I will not have a checkout meeting on Wednesdays because I have grade level meetings and staff meetings that day. So every day I'll have a checkout meeting except for Wednesdays. On Monday, it'll change. It's at 2 o'clock because the kids have a music at 2:30. At some point, our PE is also going to change because a lot of teachers have had to change their schedules. So I think the PE might change, but I'll let you guys know the live PE one. During parent conferences, I asked all of the parents to cut out the words in the back for the kids to practice. And so far, I think I saw like 2 hands up saying that they did cut them out. So I'm putting it in the homework. I need for you to cut out these words, page 1, the first one, the second one, and the third page, and put it in a Ziploc bag. And I also want to add some vocabulary words in this from the math book, so put it in there too. I specified the pages on the lesson plans, but it's these vocabulary cards like this one. Sorry, excuse me, I'm still sick. Like these, so that they can learn. I really would like for them to also have color words in there, because a lot of my kids didn't do very well with the color words. And that's because we don't have anywhere to practice very much. We have a million things going on, but if you have color words, or if you can make them in a flashcard and put color words in there for them to practice, they would be practicing some math vocabulary words, some color words, and some words from in here, from the back. That would be great, okay? If there's another opportunity for me to send them color words, maybe in the next pickup, I'll do that. I'll put that in my notes that I want to send like some color word cards for them to cut out and put in there, okay? On February 3rd, there's going to be a kickoff event. It's called the Kids Heart Challenge. And so the kids will not be coming to my morning Zoom on February 3rd. So not this week, the following week. They'll go to that Zoom link. It is a fundraiser, but it's also something good for the community. The kids will raise money for heart, for people with heart problems. And on February 5th, it's going to be a teacher planning day. We'll have the morning Zoom, but we won't have the cohort time because the teachers have been given that time to plan for the second semester. Now I'm really working on a lot of science themes. So I want the kids to look at Brain Pop Junior. I'm looking online for a lot of resources, but they're all there on Brain Pop Junior. So go to Brain Pop Junior, go to Life Sciences, and go to Plants. That's what we're doing a lot right now. And then Mrs. Michael, our science teacher, also has a few lessons on plants and living and non-living things in her lesson plans. The living and non-living videos on Mrs. Michael's school's PLP tile, it didn't work on my end, so I'm not sure if it's going to work on your end. I'm going to say it again. It's school's PLP under science, Mrs. Michael. She has a lesson on living and non-living, and I was not able to open her videos. So I'm not sure. I talked to her about it. She redid them, but I'm not sure if they worked or not. Thank you to all the community workers who have been coming. They're so impressive and so great for the kids. I think that's it. Okay, so here are the materials. Your turn. So that they cut out the words in the back and the pages, and then the book that I want them to have ready to go for Thursday is Tim. It's after page 148. I'm sorry. And then my math. There's 2 lessons that I want them to do, and also to cut out the vocabulary words. And then on Fridays, I'm asking them to open it up so that we can maybe do the lesson together. So sometimes the kids are like, we're already done. But if I have something specific that I want to teach them, sometimes I do want this book to have it handy on Friday so that we can work on it. And then this week, I'm also introducing a little bit of the Groundhog's Day legend. So they will need this one to cut. And we will also need this one. This one's actually going to go in the materials for in class, because we're going to do a prediction in class. We need Common Core CGI math practice January 25th through the 29th. The language arts support package January 25th through the 29th. The Wonders Unit 5, Week 3, letters F and R. Now we're doubling down and doing 2 letters a week. That's kind of hard. It's been hard to just do 1 letter a week. We barely did anything last week for letter E, and the kids had to do most of it by themselves. That was rough because of all the testing. They were so tired of testing. There's this little project for the groundhog. Oh, here it is. I cut it out. So I cut it out, and then I cut on the lines to make it grassy. Now I'm just going to glue it together or staple it. Faster for me. And then I'm going to glue the little groundhog. They're also woodchucks. Groundhogs and woodchucks, same thing. And that's it. They don't have to glue it to anything. It's about, is the groundhog coming out of his burrow to check on his shadow, or is he not? Woohoo, woohoo. He's coming out. Oh, no, he's not. All right. So that one. And then this one is the other project I want them to work on. So the paper is pretty big, but I want them to start building it by cutting out the roots. So the roots will go at the bottom, and then the stem will go above that, and then the flower, and then the leaves, and then the seed pod goes in the middle, and then they'll cut these out and they'll put the labels around it. I'll send out a picture once I build mine, because I thought I had my sample here from other years, but I didn't. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, that's going to be independent work, and I'll be checking a lot of their independent work at the end of the day. So these are the materials that they're going to need in class. They're going to need this one because we're going to be talking about Groundhog's Day. And so we'll do like a prediction page in class. They always need their whiteboard. We're back to learning about a word family app. So we need that packet. We're gonna need our newspaper magazine, Scholastic News. Let's find out, my weekly reader, called Oh Wow, Rainbow Plants. There's gonna be a lot that we are not gonna do because they were late. The January ones that you received, we sent them anyway, but I'm probably not going to do them because what I did is I supplemented with some old ones that I had in my classroom because Scholastic is taking a long time to mail these out and they're not getting to Cabrillo School in time for us to give them out to you. So the January ones didn't make it by the time that we did the December drop off. So I grabbed some old ones that I have left over from other years and I used them, like our Martin Luther King one, our winter one, some of the animals one. I used them from other leftover ones that I have from other years. So I'm probably not going to do all the January ones. It's just too many. And we got some February ones that I also sent also from my stack. And then the day before last week, the day before the pickup, Mrs. Nielsen got the February ones. So she sent those out there, but I had already packed some of my old ones too. So for 2 months, I've been supplementing, and now you're also getting the actual ones for this year. So we'll try to cram in as many as we can, but we might not get to all of them. And then now we're starting to write informative writing. So we've been doing a lot of story writing, narrative writing, and we're gonna start doing informative, like science writing, like facts. So we're gonna need, I sent 3 of these papers. Okay, we're gonna do like a report about plants. So they'll need that for class. All right, thank you very much. I got a big pile here, so I can't even turn off my thing. Have a great week. Bye.